What's your name?
My name's Sia.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure.
So, I assume you're in the 391 class, right? How do you like it?
It's okay. It's a hard course, but
Yeah, I know.
yeah, it's not so interesting as expected, but it's okay.
What are you working on?
Implementing a device driver for the tux controller here.
Do you like this project?
It's interesting, but I don't know.
I'd say most interesting would be this class. I'd say it's also hardest.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, it's a good time.
Cool. How do you like this class?
I like it a lot. It's kind of boring sometimes, but the MPs are interesting at least.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you like this class?
I really liked 391. It was a very interesting opportunity that I know a lot of people in my field don't get to have in undergraduate. We actually implemented the operating system, which is a pretty big step. I've talked to people in similar courses where they just spent the whole semester talking or writing pieces of the operating system, but they didn't actually get to get a finished product going. So I really liked it.
ECE is known, 391 is the hardest class in ECE. Good. No, I think that's fine. You get what you put into a class, right? And 391 was designed as one of the main classes for computer engineers in particular, and I think it's meant to be one's hardest class in the semester, and it has this design aspect, right? It's open-ended, competitive design, sponsored by a company, so they're fun prizes, but allows our top students to enjoy themselves and put a lot, essentially infinite effort if they want to into the class. While at the same time, I think it's a good challenging class where I think students get a lot out of it. I hear the same thing from our alumni and recruiters, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. So. Do I continue learning? No, I usually make my students learn and then I just listen to what they say. So. Yes, one always has to learn, and then technology is changing all the time, and I think what we're trying to teach people here in ECE is not so much what they need to know today, but how to learn for what they'll need to know tomorrow. Definitely very important, and something all of us certainly have to do to keep up with the changing technology. Although, of course, half of it's developed here at Illinois. So, what advice do I have for college students? I think balance your life, work hard, and enjoy yourself a little bit too. That it's definitely you're young, and it's a good time to learn as much as you can, and then you can decide what you want to do. For our students, they all have the ability to go out and change the world. So I'd like to encourage them to try to do that if they're interested. What do I think employers look for when they hire new grads? I think actually a lot of them look for initiative and motivation, so they want to know that you're someone who's going to go out there and do things and not sit around waiting for someone to tell you what to do. I talked to a CEO once, and I guess I won't name the company, but he was telling us that they send their people all over the world, and when they get there, they need to hit the ground running and go start solving the problems they were sent there to solve. And they're not looking for the people that will land and sit there for a month and then say, oh, I wasn't sure what I should do first. And so the students that go off and get involved in their own projects, or get involved in research, or get involved, it doesn't have to be research, it can be just doing something that you think is fun and exciting, and I think all of our students should be doing that, so I encourage you to do that too. What's my future plan? Wow, that's a general question. Like most of my undergrad advisees, I don't like to think 10 years in the future, because I'm really old in that. One of my advisees put on her form, 5 years from now I want to do this, but 10 years from now I'll be 28, and I don't really like the thought of that. So, 10 years from now I'll be a few years older than 28. I don't like to think about that. Future plans, continue to do exciting research, continue to train top students, and have fun.